Good evening, everyone. Thank you for waiting for me for this live session for most awaited brochure decoding of year 2022. आप सब यहाँ पे आज जैसा कि YouTube लाइव के नेम से आपको दिख रहा है कि डिकोडिंग जेई बीआर 2022 के लिए हम यहाँ मिले हैं. I want you all to understand what all changes have been given. हमें क्या क्या चीज़ें ध्यान रखनी है फॉर्म्स भरने के लिए and which all things to be taken care before appearing for the examination. If you all are here with me, I would like to introduce you to I am Creative Career Counselor Sonali Ma'am from Creative Edge, decoding JEE Main's 2022 B.Arch paper. As we all can see that the brochures are already delayed, so the exam attempts are also delayed. So let's talk about the JEE B.Arch paper. जैसे आप लोगों को पता है कि JEE B.Arch examination is attempted by students who want to go for architecture courses, B.Arch degree course in India. This examination doesn't require you to give your paper 1 also to get into SPAs and NITs. I want to clarify, अगर किसी बच्चे को इंजीनियरिंग नहीं करनी है, सिर्फ B.Arch में जाना है, तो पेपर 1 देना ज़रूरी नहीं है. Only JEE paper 2 would be fine and suffice to get into a B.Arch degree. आप यहाँ देख सकते हैं कि पेपर 2 में there are 2 parts, paper 2A and paper 2B. So paper 2A is for B.Arch examination and paper 2B is for planning. The nomenclature of the degree is B planning. So let's understand what all things are there in these papers. Before starting, I would like to ask you if you want to have further details, further updates for such kind of subjects, please like our channel, YouTube channel, and subscribe for further updates. So let's start. As we all know, Bachelor's of Architecture requires PCM as eligibility for appearing in 11th and 12th. So 11th 12th अगर आपका PCM है तो आप आर्किटेक्चर के लिए अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. B.Arch पेपर 2A में आपको 3 सेक्शंस आते हैं, मैथमेटिक्स, एप्टीट्यूड and drawing. So mathematics is part A. I'm sure that you all are able to see the screen for the same details. So mathematics is part A1 and aptitude is part 2, which is a CBT based paper, means computer based test. It is on computers. It is multiple choice question that you attempt. आपको इसमें computers पे स्क्रीन पे सब क्वेश्चंस दिए जाते हैं. यू आर गिवन टाइम टू अटेम्प्ट दोज क्वेश्चंस. देयर आर 4 ऑप्शंस इनटू इट. यू नीड टू select the right answer from that. The third part is drawing test, in which you get drawing question. You need to sketch physically on a A4 size sheet and the papers are scanned and sent. This is all going to happen on a examination center. The number of question details and other details, how the centers come when you get your admit card, we will be discussing it further. This was about B.Arch. The second paper, paper 2B, is for B planning. It also has 3 subjects into it: maths, aptitude and planning. Here we need to understand, यहाँ drawing की जगह पे planning इंट्रोड्यूस किया गया है. इसमें क्या चेंजेस आते हैं, number of questions, I'll be sharing those details with you further. So let's move ahead. These are the bifurcation of the subject number of questions. So we will first talk about B.Arch. B.Arch में जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि 3 divisions आते हैं, part 1, part 2, part 3, which is mathematics, aptitude and drawing. The total marks of the paper is 400. Maths part 1 has 20 questions in the section 1 and 10 questions in the section B. Now why there are star marks in the number of questions? 20 questions in section A are the multiple choice questions. So you get your 4 options for answer and you tick the right one. The 10 question section B is numerical based, as in the answer are going to be a numerical number. You would not get multiple choice answers in that. You will have to write a numerical digit answer into it. The total number of questions are given 10, but you have an option to do 5 of them. So total maths question to be solved are 25. Number of question given to you are 30. Those 25 question marks comprise of 100 marks. Aptitude, you do not have choice of questions. Total number of questions are 50. You need to attempt all 50 questions. They are multiple choice based and the numbers allotted to aptitude are 200. Drawing has 2 questions where you have to sketch and draw. The number of questions are just 2, but then you have to sketch them on an A4 size sheet and submit it by scanned in the scanned format, which the centers would help you to do. The weightage is 100 marks. So here you would see that the total number of questions that we have shown you are 82, but then because there are 5 question optional in numerical type section 1 maths, you would need to do only 77 questions. The number weightage, the marks weightage is total 400. The marking system needs to be understood because here the most important thing, negative marking comes in play. जिस भी एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन में नेगेटिव मार्किंग प्ले करता है वहाँ पे एक्यूरेसी की बहुत ज़रूरत होती है बिकॉज how much ever you have put in effort, but in the end, if you attempt something that you are not very sure of, is going to get your score low, right? So here the accuracy will play a lot of role, and we need to understand for every correct answer, you are going to get 4 marks, but if you select a wrong answer, it is going to be -1 for it. If you leave a question, as in you don't mark it, or because it's a computer-based test and you select the review later option, the marks are not going to be cut for that. You would get 0 marks for that. Okay. So every correct answer, you will get 4 marks. Every wrong answer, -1. And if the questions are left, as in you don't attempt the questions or they are in the section of to be reviewed, you would not get an answer. You would not get any negative marks also. Okay. So in this section, 2 questions to be evaluated for 100 marks is in drawing. That doesn't have any negative marking, but both the section 1 and section 2 in BR has negative marking, and that has to be kept in mind while attempting the paper. It is a very important thing that students need to be careful about. Now we come for B planning. You would see more or less दोनों का जो मार्किंग सिस्टम है वो सिमिलर है. टोटल मार्क्स 400 है. मैथ्स में भी आप देखेंगे तो 20 सेक्शन ए, 10 सेक्शन बी, इट इज सिमिलर. एप्टीट्यूड में भी यू हैव 50 मार्क्स, 200 टोटल वेटेज इज सिमिलर. प्लानिंग में 25 क्वेश्चंस आते हैं जो कि 100 मार्क के हैं. ये डिफर करता है BR से, जैसे वहाँ 2 क्वेश्चंस फॉर ड्राइंग थे, यहाँ 25 क्वेश्चंस फॉर प्लानिंग है, which are for 100 marks. The total number of questions are 105 and total marks are 400. Marking scheme is also similar. 4 marks for each right answer, -1 for every incorrect answer, and if it is for review or left, not attempted, no marks are cut and no marks are given. So 0 for that. So it is same as BR. Okay, so now the important thing comes in about important dates. We all know that the brochures are out. कब से कब तक रजिस्ट्रेशन कर सकते हैं? 1st of March से स्टार्ट हुआ है एंड 31st of March तक आप इसके ऑनलाइन फॉर्म भर सकते हैं. याद रखिएगा कि ये फॉर्म्स सिर्फ ऑनलाइन फिल होते हैं. देयर इज नो अदर वे दैट यू कैन फिल अप द फॉर्म्स. ओके, 31st March तक 5 PM तक यू कैन फिल अप द फॉर्म. इफ फीस सबमिशन 11 PM तक आपको 11:30 PM तक आपको अलाउड है. सेम डेट 31st March 5 PM तक आप applications भर सकते हैं. Last date for successful transaction of fees is till 11:30 PM in the night. The city of examination, because they'll be announcing the center. So they'll be announcing the centers for the examination in the first week of April 2022, and the admit cards are expected in the second week of April. The examination, as we all know, that the JEE main exam is starting from 16th of April till 22nd of April, but it is always on the first day of JEE mains. B.Arch and B planning are always on the first day of JEE mains. The question key, the answer key for these papers also comes. The dates would be announced later on the website, and also the result dates are still not announced. So they would be updating us through some notifications on the official website. As we all know that there are 2 attempts for JEE mains, similar as paper 1. Paper 2 also has 2 attempts. So the first attempt is on 16th April. The second attempt is on 24th May. So उसके भी timelines उन्होंने उसमें mention किए हुए हैं. I will once give you the timelines for the second attempt and explain you how to fill up the form, as in when all you can fill up the forms. So 8 April से वो forms open होंगे second attempt के. 3rd May तक आप उन्हें fill कर सकते हैं. 5 PM तक आपको form भर सकेंगे, और लेट फी ट्रांजैक्शंस जो कर सकते हैं वो 3rd को 11:30 तक कर सकते हैं. सेकेंड वीक ऑफ मे में आपको सिटी एग्जामिनेशन पता पड़ेगी, आपका सेंटर पता पड़ेगा, और एडमिट कार्ड्स आपके 3rd वीक ऑफ मे में आएंगे. नाउ यू ऑल मे हैव क्वेश्चंस रिगार्डिंग दिस, that can we fill up both the attempt forms together? Can we fill forms separately? So let me clarify that yes, you can fill up forms together also, and you can fill up forms separately also. There is no change, just that they have given different dates for both the attempts. We can always fill up both the forms together now, and you can fill up first attempt form now and wait for the second attempt to open on 8th of April. So it is up to you to fill up the forms together or fill up the forms for 2 attempts differently. Okay. Another thing that I want to explain is, if a student wants to apply for B.Arch and B plan together, right? Both the degree plans, if you want to take, it is possible. You all can apply for the examination, both the examinations together. Just remember that it is going to be on the same time. How it is going to happen, just see that. Like you can see on your screens, paper 2A for B.Arch is for 3 hours. If somebody is giving only B planning, it is also for 3 hours. But if you are giving it together, if a student has opted to plan for B.Arch also and B planning also, so here his examination is going to be for 3.5 hours. Okay, as we have seen earlier that mathematics and aptitude are similar in these both examinations. The only thing different is, in B.Arch you have drawing, in B plan you have planning. So this half an hour, you these 2 papers have only this differentiation. So 3 hours you give your individual papers if opted for individual examination. If you have taken both the examination, B.Arch का पूरा मैथ्स, एप्टीट्यूड, ड्राइंग आप देते हैं, उसके बाद बी प्लानिंग के लिए आपको हाफ एन आवर मिलता है, जिसमें मैंने आपको बताया था कि 25 क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. सो ऑल टुगेदर यू गेट 3 hours 30 minutes फॉर दैट पेपर. ओके, एनी कंफ्यूजन प्लीज start writing on the comments. Once I'm done with my explanation, I'll come to the comments to take it one-on-one and explain further. The shifts have also been mentioned, that the 3-hour paper, if taken only one branch, then it is, the first shift is from 9 to 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock in the morning. The second shift is from 3 PM to 6 PM. If you are attempting for both the papers, B.Arch and B planning, the examination from is 9 to 12:30 and 3 to 6:30. We will also have to see that what is the fee structure, the registration fee for these examinations. So the criteria are different. So let me explain it to you. Like if you are planning for B.Arch papers, the different categories for male, general, 650 is the fee for the form. If it is for a female, 325 rupees is the form fee. If it is a category of SC, ST, PWD, then male is 325 rupees, female also 325 rupees. Third gender would also require to deposit 325 rupees. If you are planning for both the papers, B.Arch and B planning, then general, EWS, OBC, male needs to deposit 1300 rupees, female 650 rupees, ST, PWD, male 650 rupees, female 650 rupees. Even the third gender has the same fee of rupees 650 rupees. Now, important thing that you need to fill the form are documents. Remember, very important thing in this brochure is that this year they have specifically mentioned that there is no correction window possible. So whenever you are filling up the form, please be very sure, very accurate filling up the form, because like other years they have not given a chance to correct your mistakes in the form. So there would be no correction window opening for any of the student to fill up the form. Once you fill up the form, you would not get chance to fill up the form again if there was a mistake in the earlier form. So be very accurate with all your documents and your sizes of the pictures and scanned copies before filling up the form. So please refer the brochure before attempting the form fill up. Okay, so let's go through the specific documents requirement. One, recent picture. Please remember, recent picture is required. Recent photograph is required. It is okay if it is in color or black and white, that doesn't matter. आप चाहे कलर्ड फोटो दें या ब्लैक एंड वाइट फोटो दें, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. ओनली रिमेंबर दैट 80% ऑफ योर फेस शुड बी विजिबल. योर there should not be a mask. I'm sure that everybody knows that there should not be a mask so that they could recognize you at the examination centers. And your ears should be visible, जैसे हमारे passport size photos में होता है. Please remember, give your photograph person, the studio, these requirements to be followed. Okay, so ears should be visible, 80% face should be visible, and background should be white. Okay, the other things that need to be taken care is the photograph has to be in a JPEG format. Okay, JPEG format ही चाहिए. Don't get into any other formats. जब भी आप online उसे attach करने जाएंगे, उसमें problems होंगी and you won't be able to fill up the form properly. The size of the photographs are given 10 KB से 200 KB के बीच का ही होना चाहिए. आपके जो signatures है वो 4 KB से 30 KB के बीच में ही होने चाहिए. All these scanned sizes need to be really checked because they would not get uploaded on the website otherwise, and you'll really feel it difficult to get through the form completion. Okay, so jitne bhi sizes diye hain, please stick to them, and I'm sure there would be no difficulty filling up the form. आपके अगर कैटेगरी के लेटर्स हैं जो कि SC ST OBC कोई भी कैटेगरी के थ्रू आप अगर फॉर्म भरें, वो पेपर्स भी डॉक्यूमेंट्स भी आपको स्कैंड कॉपीज में 50 KB से 300 KB के बीच के ही होने चाहिए. द साइज ऑफ द स्कैन कॉपी फॉर एनी ऑफ द SC ST PWD हो, OBC हो, EWS हो, कोई भी कैटेगरी के फॉर्म्स आर टू बी इनटू 50 KB to 300 KB size. Okay, I'm again repeating, photographs to be recent, maybe colored or black and white. Whole face should be 80% should be visible with ears on and white background. Okay, the signature has to be in 10 the signature has to be from 4 KB to 30 KB. It has to be the same size that has been given. Photograph has to be KB to 10 KB to 200 KB, and the photograph has to be in JPEG format. Okay, let's move ahead. Eligibility criteria. Again, here there is one surprise for everyone. this year, because JEE B.Arch generally has eligibility criteria of 75% in 12th every year. Last 2 years have been exception because of COVID. Later they changed it because of the discrepancies and disturbances because of lockdowns. पर इस साल it was not expected. Still इस साल जो सबसे बड़ा चेंज उन्होंने दिया है, the eligibility is exactly like NATA eligibility of 50% marks in 12th, 50% in physics, chemistry, maths together. So remember, 50% overall percentage, 50 or above in year 12th, and 50% aggregate of physics, chemistry, maths taken together, 3 subjects together. So this is one qualification. This year they have opened JEE for 2020, 20, 21, 22, 12th pass students. So anybody who has passed their 12th examination in 2020, 2021 and is appearing for 2022 12th examination, they are eligible to give this examination. That makes it to no age limit. Okay. Students who have done their polytechnic 3 years diplomas, AICTE approved diplomas for 3 years are also eligible for this examination. So these 3 eligibility criteria, 12th in 2020, 2021 or appearing in 2022, 50% aggregate marks in 12th in PCM, and the last one is any polytechnic student or diploma holder for 3 years are eligible. Any student who has given their 12th examination in 2019 or are planning to give their examination in 2023 are not eligible. Okay, so these were the things for eligibility. Now reservation seats for in this examination. So general category, 10% seats are reserved. These percentages apply to all courses. So when I talk about percentage, it applies on B.Arch also and on B planning also. So general 10%, OBC, non-creamy layer 27%, scheduled caste 15% and ST 7.5%. PWD, all categories above categories 5% seats are allotted. These were the important things that we wanted you all to understand about the JEE B.Arch paper. I am sure that this is going to help you with a lot of insights about the examination, and please come up with your queries if you have any, so that we can clarify you with a lot of more knowledge for these examination, and that helps you to be more prepared in giving these exams. I would also like to announce that Creative Edge is coming with a power-packed 28 days crash course starting from 16th of March, and we will be covering all the sections for JEE B.Arch. We are also covering NATA course into it, because understanding that you all are going to appear for your boards from 26th of April, we need to be prepared for all the attempts coming ahead. So please come up with your comments if any, and we'll be able to help you about. What is the use of B planning course? Tyson. So Tyson, see, B planning course is a course where you are taught not only the structure based thing, but you plan for a lot of things. You can get into urban planning. You are seeing a lot of city planning these days, right? So these all things come under planning section. So architecture is more on the structure based thing, and planning course are for a various domain planning, maybe city planning, urban planning, traffic planning. There can be a lot of planning sets in under the B plan course. We don't take B planning का प्लानिंग वाला सेक्शन, जो 2 कॉमन सेक्शंस है, एप्टीट्यूड एंड मैथ्स, आर टेकन बाय अस बिकॉज वी आर स्पेशलाइज्ड इनटू डिजाइन एंड आर्किटेक्चर कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम प्रिपरेशन, जिसमें बी आर्क में मैथ्स एंड एप्टीट्यूड और ड्राइंग आता है. सो वी कैन हेल्प यू with maths and aptitude for your B planning preparation. Otherwise, you can refer to books available in the market for B planning. I guess Arihan ki book aati hai B planning ki. You can prepare your section, B planning section, 25 questions through that. And if you wish, you can start preparation with us from 16th March for your mathematics section and aptitude. Tyson is asking if we go for both B.Arch and B planning, और अगर B planning बिगड़ जाता है then is the result B.Arch affected, या फिर दोनों का अलग अलग रिजल्ट आता है? दोनों का अलग अलग रिजल्ट आता है. They are taken together because there are common sections in the examination, but the scores are not related. Okay, so B.Arch section scores are different from B planning section, so don't get scared. There is no relation in their scores. You would get separate scores for both the papers. Is crash course enough for the scoring good marks in JEE? See, competitive exam doesn't have a measurement of time. आप देखेंगे इतने साल के मेरे counseling career में I have not seen a foolproof time frame of preparing for a competitive exam. It is how you approach the syllabus. The syllabus can be completed in 28 days, 1 month's time. Only thing is how you grasp it and deliver it depends. A student who is preparing for a year's time also sometimes don't qualify. Somebody who takes 28 days in a very dedicated and disciplined way sometimes get through very well. We have seen in our institutes that crash courses have really given a very good understanding to students. If you are a academically very good student, or your math sections are strong, aptitude understanding is very good, you have been doing a bit of sketching, it is going to really help you a lot. And I am sure that this doesn't give you anything to be scared of if you have not started preparing. We are going at Creative Edge, we take care of it from the scratch. We give you all basics of it and start preparing you in a way that you would be able to give the paper with full capacity and you would be able to score well. Tyson is again asking, can we pursue both planning and B architecture college together? See, in India, we cannot have 2 bachelor's program together. We need to choose one of them. So because both are bachelor's program, you cannot do degrees together in India. So bachelor's of planning or bachelor's of architecture, one of them you'll have to choose. But any of them, if you pursue, it is going to give you a good career because the opportunities are limitless. Okay. Anybody who comes up with more queries, please ask us. If you have find the video to be very useful, please like the video, subscribe the channel. We come up with all sorts of updates about design and architecture examination on this Creative Edge YouTube channel. And I would really like to see you all there every time we come up with a video, right? These videos ahead will have insight for what kind of questions are asked. We would come up with updates about the sorts of questions in different streams. We would recently like to do a video for paper pattern also. So stay connected with us on YouTube channel and look for more updates. Devang is asking, can we choose B.Tech, B.Arch and B planning at once? Can we pursue both B planning and B architecture in college together? No, we cannot pursue both the courses together. B.Tech, B.Arch and B planning you can choose together. Only thing is the dates should be different. I'm sure when you choose the paper, select them in your application, they will be able to give you the dates accordingly. So you can attempt for these different papers, all 3 different papers together. Devang, I hope I have clarified. Anybody who would like to ask more questions will be happy to help you with the details. If at all after this video also you come up with some queries, please send us comments. We'll be addressing those and getting you the required details for it. I see that I have, I think, given quite a few details and able to decode the brochure very well. And if there are any questions you would like to know more about it, please contact us on our channel. On you can get in on our website toprankers.com. Creative Edge is the domain where we take care of design and architecture competitive exam, or you can also reach us on 8896333222. So thank you very much for joining me today here, and all the best for your examination.